Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for August 30, 2025. Firstly, we've been following the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, where the situation remains dire with intensified fighting and civilian casualties. Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing to discuss deepening economic and military ties, sparking concerns among Western governments. In another developing story, the Israeli military has declared Gaza City a dangerous combat zone ahead of a potential takeover, prompting warnings from the International Red Cross that a mass evacuation would be impossible to carry out safely. The UN estimates nearly 1 million people are living in Gaza Governorate, where a famine has been declared due to widespread destruction and extreme shortages of basic necessities. Lastly, we reported earlier on a special update regarding the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, as well as the latest developments in international relations involving China. Chinese President Xi Jinping is hosting Russian President Vladimir Putin in Beijing, where they will discuss expanding trade and energy cooperation, including the construction of a new gas pipeline from Siberia to China. And finally, we also brought you an update on the situation in Gaza, where the head of the International Red Cross warned that a mass evacuation of Gaza City would be impossible to carry out safely. The UN has declared a famine in the region, with widespread destruction and extreme shortages of food, water, shelter, and medical care. These are just a few of the critical stories we're following here at the AIDailyPress. We'll continue to bring you updates and analysis as more information becomes available. Thank you for joining us tonight, and that's all for now. This is Walter, signing off for the AIDailyPress evening podcast. We'll be back tomorrow with more news and insights. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall and know what's right now. Firstly, in Ukraine, Russia has launched devastating attacks resulting in loss of life, injuries, and widespread destruction. The Ukrainian president, Volodymyr Zelensky, has condemned the attacks and called for international pressure to stop the violence. The U.S. has approved an $825 million arms package to bolster Ukraine's defenses. Secondly, we have a disturbing report from Ukraine, where Russia launched a series of attacks involving over 500 drones and missiles, targeting multiple regions. The Ukrainian authorities have confirmed at least one person killed and several others injured, including 3 children. Lastly, in a significant development in the world of immigration policy, a federal judge has blocked a key pillar of President Trump's mass deportation campaign. Judge Gia M. Cobb has ruled that the Trump administration cannot carry out fast-track deportations of people detained far from the southern border, citing due process rights and risking wrongful detentions. These stories highlight the ongoing conflicts and debates around the world, from the devastating war in Ukraine to the contentious issue of immigration policy in the U.S. We will continue to bring you updates and analysis on these developing stories. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. I'm your host, Louis. We've got a recap of our recent stories for you tonight. Firstly, we looked at the importance of responsible financial planning, even for the wealthy. A 40 million couple considered taking out a home equity line of credit on their vacation home, but Dave Ramsey strongly advised against it, suggesting they live within their means and cut back on unnecessary expenses. We also discussed the latest economic trends, including the core personal consumption expenditures price index, rising 0.2% in July, matching expectations. Experts weigh in on what this means for the economy and investors, with some predicting a slight uptick and others noting that the market had already factored in this development. Lastly, we emphasized the importance of being cautious when seeking financial guidance and doing your due diligence when choosing a financial advisor. That's all for tonight's summary. Remember to stay informed, adapt to changing circumstances, and seek guidance from trusted experts. As I always say, don't let your finances get out of control. Take charge and make informed decisions. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, in the field of technology, a team of researchers has made a breakthrough in developing a novel algorithm and software package called metDNA3, which improves the accuracy of metabolite annotation in untargeted metabolomics. This innovation has the potential to accelerate discoveries in fields such as personalized medicine, toxicology, and systems biology. Secondly, in the realm of space exploration, astronomers and stargazers witnessed a breathtaking 2% crescent moon on August 30th. This fleeting moment reminded us of the beauty and fragility of our existence and the importance of appreciating the lunar cycle. Lastly, in another significant development, scientists have made a remarkable breakthrough in their quest to understand the intricacies of the cosmos. Although details are still emerging, this innovation has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of the celestial world and its many secrets. These stories highlight humanity's innate curiosity and drive to explore the unknown, whether it's the complexities of the human body or the vastness of the universe. As we continue to seek answers and push the boundaries of knowledge, we're reminded that the pursuit of understanding is a fundamental aspect of our shared human experience. That's all for tonight's edition of the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. I'm your host, Howard. Tonight, we're summarizing the top stories from around the world of sports. First off, we have the ongoing saga with Juwan Jennings and the San Francisco 49ers. Our sources indicate that the team is still negotiating with the wide receiver, but a deal has yet to be reached. We'll continue to monitor this situation as it develops. In other news, Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy's personal life has come under scrutiny amidst his company's soaring success. Recent revelations about his family life have raised eyebrows among fans and critics alike. While some have praised his transparency, others have raised concerns about the potential impact on his business and reputation. And finally, we're just hours away from the highly anticipated matchup between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Toledo Rockets at Kroger Field. The energy is electric, with both teams looking to make a statement in their season opener. Our experts weigh in with their predictions, but one thing's for sure. This game promises to be an exciting and unpredictable ride. That's all for now. Thank you for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. We'll be back with more news and analysis after this break. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the potential benefits of a common medication in treating a specific medical condition. While the breakthrough is promising, it's essential to note that further studies are necessary to fully understand the effects and potential side effects of the treatment. In other news, we reported on 2 tragic incidents in northern France where cars slammed into crowds, resulting in loss of life and injuries. Our thoughts are with the families and communities affected by these events, and we will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Lastly, we took a journey to the sun-kissed shores of California, where we discovered the fascinating story of 3 Hawaiian teen princes who introduced surfing to the mainland over a century ago. Their legacy extends far beyond the sport itself, serving as a testament to the power of human connection, creativity, and cultural exchange. As we conclude this evening's edition, I invite you to reflect on the significance of these stories and how they remind us of the importance of empathy, understanding, and the transformative power of human connection. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to sharing more stories that celebrate the beauty of everyday life in our next edition of the AI Daily Press. Until then, goodbye, and may the waves of inspiration continue to carry us forward. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm your host, Joan. Tonight we're recapping the hottest stories in entertainment. First up, we've got a shakeup in the music industry. Cardi B's reign as Queen of Rap may be under threat from newcomer Tom MacDonald. We broke down their rivalry and what it means for Cardi B's upcoming album. Next, love is in the air.
NFL star Travis Kelce proposed to global superstar Taylor Swift. And we've got all the juicy details on their engagement, including reactions from Kayla Nicole and Blake Lively. And finally, K-pop fans rejoice! JYP Entertainment is killing it, with a 41% increase in revenue and new releases from Stray Kids, Twice, and more. We dished on their latest albums, the drama surrounding Girl Set's debut, and what's next for this powerhouse entertainment company. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Stay fabulous, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explored the remarkable transformation of urban ecosystems, highlighting the story of a thriving wetland in the heart of a city. This example showcases the potential for human innovation and nature to coexist in harmony, promoting biodiversity and ecological balance. Next, we delved into the realm of astrology, navigating the zodiac and exploring the symbolic guidance offered by the stars and planets. From establishing clear boundaries to embracing the beauty within our emotional depths, we examined the invitations extended to each sign, encouraging listeners to engage with the complexities of their lives and nurture their inner worlds. Lastly, we reported on a groundbreaking scientific discovery from Suzhou University in China, where researchers have developed pyroptosis, responsive microspheres that could potentially revolutionize the treatment of osteoporosis. This innovative technology has shown promising results in reducing bone loss and improving bone density in female mice, offering new hope for individuals affected by this condition. These stories represent a captivating blend of environmental innovation, celestial inspiration, and scientific breakthroughs. As we conclude tonight's podcast, we invite you to reflect on the connections between human ingenuity, natural balance, and personal growth. Until next time, thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Good night! And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.